was making a noise and it was irritating me, and I found out what it was, and you're not going to believe it. And it must have been there must have been there a very long time. Let me just put the camera in the stand a minute. Where's some buttons? I don't want to press them in. Right. You're never going to believe it. What the problem is. Right, I put the phone in the stand. Yes, the speaker is actually standing over here. I disconnected it, and I'll tell you why. I had to get to the crossover. The crossover is what's making the noise. I can't believe it. I thought, what? So all this time that I've had that noise, I'm trying to get the camera still on charge, you see. I'm just trying to get the camera in a better position where we can see what's going on. Right. I took the speaker out, and it was really heavy. I couldn't hold it any longer. I thought, shit, I'll just take the wires off. So I took the speaker and stuck it over here, like, ooh, right. That's a big ass speaker, that. Disconnect. Well, while I pulled it out of the cabinet, I had it dangling. I was like this. I thought, hang on, the noise isn't coming from the speaker. I thought, hang on, it's coming from in there. And guess what? It's a crossover. Yeah, there's a crossover. It's a 2-channel crossover because there's a tweeter there, so it just basically sends the tweeter to that. It's just that better not fall over. I'll go mental. So I couldn't get to the crossover with the speaker in there, so I had to. I think I glued this in. Can't see a damn thing. I think I glued this in originally. I think one of the cores in the crossover is rattling. If it is, I need to glue it in place. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I think I've got cores in here. Let's have a look. Oh, well, and the other one wasn't doing it. I thought, huh. So let me just try and. I think when I was doing what you call impedance matching. When I was doing some impedance matching years ago, I stuck a core in there, an extra core, and I maybe didn't glue it. Let's find out. That's probably all it is. So I've got some magnets. I'm going to pull it out because I don't think it's stuck in there. Look at that. That's what's rattling. So it was my own error. It was my own error, which I did in 1988 by sticking this bit of ferrite, bit of magnet material, in there to impedance match it, and it never occurred to me that it would dance around inside there. Well, dumb old me. Well, we do all make mistakes. I can't get this damn thing off now. So, hang on a minute. I'm just heating my needle up to get this damn wire out. Ow, that's hot. Get it out. No. Don't try this at home. Could be a flamethrower. Especially when you've got acetone in here. I says when I'm trying it at home. So what we do is obviously I impedance matched this correctly. I just didn't glue the damn stuff in there. I stuck some tape over the top. And it was this that was rattling about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sticker, which I didn't have in the 1988. I'm going to stick it back in the hole. And I'm going to, well, I think I'll take my needle off actually, because I want to squirt a lot more in than what the needle will do. I am not going to have that problem again with the rattling, because now I know what it was. You see, the magnetic field across the crossover coils, I can't get them out because, well, I could force them out. Actually, I'll glue them back in with this. Let me just get these things out of here because it's definitely glued in. Right, here we go. Okay, I've got it out. There's my crossover. So I had tape on here because what I was doing was fine. I'm guessing because I can't remember, but the reason I put that in some sort of impedance matching. That's this is the channel, and this one. This is the. What hot melt glue to stick that in there. So I'm not going to have this problem again because I'm going to fill this sucker up with plastic. There we go. Well, and plus, good thing it goes flat because it won't drip out. I don't need to put anything in that one. So this was all about impedance matching years ago, obviously, because you can something by you know, crossover fine tuning, because that's what I probably did back then. Because there are techniques for doing that. This is why they have a hole in the middle, so you can add a core material to it. Well, that's not going to rattle anymore, is it? Not with that all that plastic in it. Especially when it dries. Oh, actually, I need to glue it back in, don't I? So while I'm at it, I'm going to trim my wires because I've cut them off. I had to pull them off because oh, my back is really good, mate. Oh, across it. These stickers are 15 ohms. That's why there's resistors in parallel with the speaker. You've got to do that to get the impedance exactly right. And no reason to change it because it wasn't that that was causing a problem. So I'm going to get my wires ready before I put it back in. So I'm really relieved. I was worried that the core material was rubbing, and I thought, oh, that's bad news, because if that's what's happening, it's only a matter of time before the copper wire rubs out on the magnet, and then you end up with a knackered coil. I might as well start fresh. Just fresh, clean copper wire, so we don't have any cold or bad connections or rectification in the. If you have a corroded if you have a corroded connection, as in copper gets corroded, oxidized, whatever, you can rectify the signal so it becomes a DC instead of AC, and you can get very bad results, and it sounds terrible and distorted. So I'm going to stick this thing back in where it belongs. I can see the little feet because I put some feet in there for it, so this will rest. Oops, that's a bit much. Plastic. Hot melt should work with it. This will set. Put that back on there. I'll glue them in. I'll tell you why why I didn't screw them in. They're mounted on foam rubber, as in rubber, foam. The reason for that is that when it vibrates, it doesn't rattle. If you have screws and they work loose, you end up with rattling noise. So I was trying to avoid the rattling sound with the foam mounts, and I introduced a rattling source by sticking that core material in without. Yeah, that's one of them. Oh, right on my finger now. That's one of them dirt moments when you do something right and then you go and introduce the very problem that you were trying to avoid. Anyway, I'll show you what it sounds like in a minute. I just realised on YouTube the audio quality is really scratchy, and I don't know why. It does it when I'm live from the computer directly as well, so it's obviously a problem with the flash or something. I don't know what it is, but it's something wrong with the live stream coding. Right, let's try this again. I am going to put the speaker back. Oh, it's not that heavy once you get used to it. It's just freaking heavy. Alright, put that resistor back. Where's that resistor gone now? Oh, I just put the resistor down. Where did I put it? I lost the resistor. Hang on a minute. I put the bloody resistor. The 22 ohm resistor I was just talking about. Oh, here it is. I better connect it to the wire first, I think. Actually, these wires are a bit oxidized, so. I'll give them a clean up first. It's a big old carbon film resistor. They are oxidized, they're just, well, yeah, they are a bit oxidized. It's muck as well. Pollution. Right, I'll wrap this around my wires. So, I want to make some eyelets. So, I'm going to wrap this around like that. I need to make a hook and a hook on this end. So I can hook it onto my terminals, because these are manual terminals. It's upside down now. I'll turn it this way so you can see what I'm doing. Thumb screws. I just pulled my wire off. Took that fall on me. Is that on? I think we're good. Right, That should be good. We should hear no more of that. Oh, rattling. Oh, we did that way around. It helps to turn them around occasionally, you know, to... what's the word? So that the weight isn't always on one side. Hang on, is my crossover still in place? Or did I knock it? I think I might have pulled it with a wire. No, it's still in place. Where's the hole? Bottom one's got to go in first. The bottom screw, because it's back heavy. It tends to tilt. Top goes back and this comes out, so this is why I put the bottom one screw in first. Because all the weight's pushing on the bottom. I hated having to take it out again, but I was listening. I did another test. I thought, I wonder if that noise has gone now. Now that the glue's set on this rim. So I did a different test, right? And the different test showed it. I'm going to run it now. It won't fall out now with that screw in it. So I run the test. No noise. No more rattling. Yeah, that. Just to show you in a minute. There's me thinking my whooper was on its way out. That's funny. I thought the other one was doing it. That might have been the. Might have just been the test frequency I was using before. Might have been the wrong test frequency. We are nice and tight. Before I put that cover back on, I'll bring the phone over. Oh, it's on charge still. Never mind, I'll unplug the charge lead. Right. Right. No more rattling. Yay! Oops. Great. Can I just zoom in? Get the light off the... Ah, that's better. It's the light from the window that's making it go dark. Right, okay. So that's a lot better. Let's try some music. Oh! Of course, it's not like the flipping YouTube audio is crap. Let's try a different song. No, I want something with bass in it. think there's enough bait on that one. Let's see. Oh, this one. Not rattling anyway, it's good. Oh! Oh! Stupid thing. Right, I think that's good. Definitely better than it was. Anyway, it's all fixed. I don't know when my phone battery down again. Oops. So, see you later.